time to call your lawyer.
Yep, we place a phone call to our friend and attorney, Bruce L. Scheiner. Find out an answer to a question submitted by, I don't know, you or somebody gets an answer to their question today. Kicks Country 92.9. Today's really very interesting and sort of perplexing to those of us who well, those of us amateur attorneys behind the scenes here that didn't A, go to law school, or B, pass the bar. We never pass a bar. Ha ha. Point being that we're going to turn to the expert for an answer to today's rather difficult question. Now, what you're about to hear should not be considered specific advice in your specific instances. Your circumstances are different than everybody else's. You got to have a face-to-face sit-down meeting with a legal professional in order to understand your case better. So just take that for what it's worth. Some good advice we can pass along to everybody, though. When you're in a legal situation, don't sign any documents or anything. Don't make any statements. Don't let anybody record any conversations until you speak to a professional. A lot of professional legal types, attorneys offer consultation. I know Bruce L. Scheiner and Associates offer a free initial consultation, so you might want to consider that if you've got a legal situation that you're facing, and I'll tell you how to contact them here in just a moment. Let's get right into today's legal brain teaser. Would you please help me make welcome Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, Todd. How are you today?
Doing just fine, thank you. And trying to track you down this morning because I have got a really interesting question for you here. We've all been kind of collectively racking our brains over an email received, and nobody can come up with the same answer. I know you'll have an answer for us in a second when I give you the details. But first of all, thank you for spending time with us on these Wednesday mornings.
It's my pleasure. I enjoy answering these questions.
And that I want everybody to hear, because I want that to be encouragement that everybody should, if they've got a question along these lines, go ahead and go to our website, which is kickscountry929.com, and click on the link to send in your question for Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured, and then maybe on a future Wednesday, we will tackle that for you. All right, Bruce, are you ready for today's question?
I am ready, Todd.
All right, here we go. It says, my son was in a superstore in the grocery section. There was an older woman who was driving one of the store's electric carts and ran into one of the soda displays, which caused soda to spill all over. My son went to help the woman, slipped on the soda, and got some severe injuries, including a broken arm and concussion. This is the example, the original example of no good deed goes unpunished, Bruce. You know what I'm saying?
That's correct.
The store is denying any responsibility because they say the woman in the cart was at fault. The woman owns a home in Venice but doesn't have much money. My son doesn't have medical insurance. Is there anything he can do to get paid for his medical bills? Wow. That's a thorny one.
Todd, that is a thorny one, but first of all, it's a shame, but several years ago, the Florida legislature passed a law immunizing the stores from any responsibility for letting people use these electric carts.
Oh, really?
And to back up, under Florida law, an electric cart would be considered a dangerous instrumentality. Mm-hmm. The reason that's important is because the owner of a dangerous instrumentality is responsible for anyone using that dangerous instrumentality with their permission and consent.
Okay.
So prior to the legislator enacting the law immunizing the stores, the store would have been responsible for the negligence of this customer negligently driving the cart.
Mm-hmm.
However, with that law, the store has no responsibility.
Mm.
The place to look, though, is the woman owns a home,
mm-hmm.
and most people who own a home have homeowner's insurance.
Very true.
Her homeowner's insurance would cover for her negligence. So the place to go is to make a claim against the lady's homeowner's insurance.
That's very interesting. You know, we tend to think of homeowners insurance as something that protects us within the four walls of our home. Here's a woman who's miles away from home, and something happens. It may be her fault, and the insurance may cover that, huh?
That's true. It does cover it. Homeowners protects your home, fire and storm and theft, but it also provides personal liability insurance to you for acts that you do away from your home.
That is fascinating. I never knew that. I never even thought about that. And nobody here, we threw this around this morning, came up with that answer, that's for sure. So that's good. At least there's an avenue left for this person to explore, and hopefully they'll take advantage of that advice. And as always, the advice we give is don't go 100% by anything you hear on the radio. Please seek a professional consultation with a personal injury attorney if you're ever in a situation like this. Does that sound about right?
Exactly. That's why it's important to contact a personal injury lawyer. There's no charge for consultation, and you may be able to answer a claim that you never thought you had a remedy for.
Yeah, I had a shot at, sure. Well, terrific. This is good help once again. And again, good news. Now, we don't get to give good news every single Wednesday, but when we do, it feels good. And that's thanks to you, Bruce. And once again, it is very much appreciated.
It's my pleasure, Todd. As always, it's great talking with you.
Right back at you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up, please, for Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured, and the answer to today's question. Now, if you would like to submit a question for future consideration, all you have to do is go to our website, like I explained a second ago, kickscountry929.com. Look for BLS on the homepage. If you're embroiled in a legal situation that needs more immediate attention, I'm going to recommend you give them a call. Check out getting a free initial consultation from Bruce L. Scheiner and Associates. Their Port Charlotte office number is 941-743-7777. They always amaze me with their level of compassion that they have for absolutely everybody that ends up in a situation like this. So go ahead and take advantage of that free consultation. Give them a call, 941-743-7777. That's 743-7777. Tell them Todd Matthews sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.